Alright, now the other way to put one of these flashlights together is with this type of handle, which is going to have to be bought from eBay as the one on Amazon disappeared. And this one's about $20, so it's a little bit cheaper. It's metal, which means it gets cold. It also makes the unit heavier, and since it's not at an angle, you sort of have to straighten your wrist out a bit more to point straight. I don't care, I like this one better. Now, I've already applied the foam to this the way I'd like to do it. This piece here to go against the bracket for that. Piece front and rear here that fits this handle between it. That's for the wire ties to wrap around, and the one piece down the center. Now, I bought a brand new battery pack for this because I wanted to use the other one for something else. I'm just going to peel off this foil sticker. I know I left a little bit of gunk there, so that could be taken care of later. It also has this quality control check little sticker that you can spend all day getting off on your own time. What I do need to do is add the... I only have this much. I gotta go cut some more off. 3/8 speaker surround foam to make this lock in place and hold the battery. And attach this. So let's attach this. Through here. And then, depending on how you want to roll this, like that. This can just be hard to do with one hand. Oh god, the camera's on my head. These big pudgy fingers. Damn them. Right, there's one washer. There's two washers. Sort of just get this nut in place and screw the other end in. If you could hold the nut like that. Excellent. Alright. Let the light fall all the way, because that slot will adjust up and down, but you want it to be all the way at the bottom, because it isn't going to benefit us in any way. Is that tight already? Yes, it is. Alright. Now the good part about doing it with this handle, with the one that you're going to get on eBay, is a screw and then tighten, which is interesting. Might be better than this. And now just pick which side you want this on. I like it on the right side, and it's going to sort of like wobble a little. But as soon as you start tightening it down, you get both edges over the top. Where is it? There it is. Bring this as close as you want it to your knuckles. There. And she'll come over the top of the metal. And that's it. Permanente is el permanent. Now you can't turn this so much that this goes past flat, because the battery has to sit on top there. Like that. And now we can get a pencil out. And if we look on this, if we slide this all the way forward, see that hole? You have a little bit of a hole space there. So you could actually put a key ring on it. Or you could bring it further back. It's not really going to make a difference. Leave a little space. Try to get a little more balance to the rear end. Although this really isn't that heavy. So, where do we want this to end? All the way forward like it did last time? Or sort of center it? Let's try to center it this time. Here's my marker. That was where it wanted to end. So, there. Now, actually I need an extra strip. I need a strip here to show me what the center is. And then 1, 2. So 1 sec. Here's my strip. And it really only needs to be this long, so I can cut these down to the right length. And fold it, put a nice crease in. There's one. There's two, and you can always keep these little scraps. They always come in handy, like that one was a scrap. Turn this over. looks just about perfect. Alright, let's get the first one down. Always peel the foam away from the paper, not the opposite. Straight, straight. There's one. There's two. Let me turn this over, press against the table. This is going to go right on there. And now we just have to run the wire however we want, cut it, and zip tie this all closed. And it'll be perfect. Alright, all put together, and I'm still doing temporary hookups to this because I do have on order the right angle solder-ons, so I'll be able to run the wire through the wire ties and then solder on a right angle. It'll be nice and flush. I actually put heat shrink. I have this was I think 1/4 inch or 3/8. This might be 3/8 heat shrink I put around the wire ties before I zipped it closed. And it's not because they're just not black and they don't match. It's because this is also rubberized, so now it's a really good tight hold. I mean, that doesn't slide anywhere. And it's got a little bit of a twist. It's got a little bit of a soft twist to it because it's on foam, and that's good because it's a little bit of a shock damper, because batteries like this tend to be a little bit fragile. I don't want to make sure for any little bangs and boops she will go off. How does the camera handle that? My eyes certainly don't like it. Yeah, like I said, it's more of a straightforward thing. You have to really get your wrist up, ankle. Really get your wrist up if you want to point up. Or it's a little more relaxed on the other one, which I have at home right now, because these are days apart, these builds. And that's where the drug money was, your officer. And these are interesting. I'm not sure if the other ones are going to have it, but these are rubber top and bottom to keep things from bouncing around and rattling. So that's nice. And it does have a big slot in case you want to close it really tight with a coin. Flashlights of the future, man. I haven't cut these off yet. I'm going to cut these off in a minute. I want to make sure I got them as tight as I can get them to go. Pretty sure they are. Take a nice, accurate wire cutters. Get as close to this as you can. There you go. Now, another one. Yeah. These aren't so bad. You can just take a piece of the foam and put it over these if you really want to avoid getting cut. I was considering putting a piece of the heat shrink on there, but I don't think it's big enough. I might need like 1/2 inch. Just stick a piece over there, hit it with a little torch, and get it to shrink down, but it's fine. In an emergency, if you need to cut something, you got to cut it here anyway. Because I've removed these batteries 3 times. Just get in there, you cut that. Wire ties are cheap, and they're strong. And if you ever need a 12 volt to test something, because these are actually designed for CCTV cameras and stuff, these batteries, you're good. I'm so used to that thumb switch now. I look for it on all my flashlights. This floor's a mess. Winter has not been kind to my shoes. Yes, yes! And I can beat your ass with this. Dredd flashlight. Dredd light.